All right, welcome. Here we are down in the new lab. This is What's Next PDX. What's Next PDX podcast, I guess we could say. Me right here, Enoch Lothamer, aka Knock Knock, over here with my homie Noah, aka King Cheetah.
I like that intro. That's good.
We'll put a real King Cheetah sound in there. Effect.
Okay, yeah. Post.
We'll get Big Eagle to do that for us. So this is kind of new setup, as you guys can see. Everyone at home, we got some bricks behind us, so you know what that means. We're legit now. We're in an official space. We're not in a bedroom or a basement anymore.
We got ourselves a studio. We're in the heart of downtown Portland.
Which is great because we are What's Next PDX, so it would be weird if we were in Beaverton. Not that there's anything wrong with Beaverton. I don't want to get those letters, guys.
Initials, I think.
And we do have a Beaverton affiliate. If you guys want to hit them up, go check out What's Next Beaverton.
I think it's BEA. What's Next Bay?
What's Next Bay?
Yeah.
But anyways, here we are. We're doing a podcast. We're talking about stuff. This is what is it right now? December 20-something, 29th, 30th. It's almost the end of the year. It doesn't really matter. You guys are probably listening to this at a different time, but hopefully it's relevant. We're wrapping up 2017 real quick here, and it's been a doozy for What's Next PDX, I think you could say.
A pretty busy year, yeah.
Pretty busy year. I would say a year ago, we were basically a fetus. Like, we had been impregnated a while back, but we were just stewing. We weren't quite even born yet. We were
cells,
Mom and Dad were coming up with baby names, but we hadn't popped out yet. No birth certificate.
Nobody knew the gender.
Exactly. And that's a whole topic we're going to stay away from right now. 2017, gender,
this year,
the gender bender. But no, we'll get into that at a different point. But this podcast, we're just going to be talking about mostly what we've been up to over the last year, what we've been up to over the last few months. We've been kind of quiet, kind of dark on the What's Next stuff. Haven't been streaming as much, haven't been doing as much promotional stuff. And what we're going to be doing here in the future for 2018, big year for us, we're hoping. And as we said, obvious first thing you can see is the bricks. We're in a new space. We got a big ass table. We got nice lighting. All this stuff. We're official. This is legit. So get ready for a ton of awesome content. It's going to be coming in the next year or so. We've got a lot of plans.
Definitely going to announce some of the bigger plans in the podcast here towards the end, so stay tuned.
Yeah, and let's talk about where we have been for 2017. Kind of where we started. What is What's Next PDX? Like, I have a lot of people who I know and are friends with and have been hanging out with, and they know What's Next PDX is, but they don't really know What's Next PDX is. You know, it's like they've heard it, they've seen the streams, they've seen the logo, they've they've had friends on the streams, all this stuff, but like, we're a lot more than just streams and web videos. It's so, what is What's Next PDX exactly? Like what are we doing here?
I kind of always describe us as a media company or a multimedia company when I'm describing what's next to strangers, I guess.
Right.
Just because we do so much different shit.
Right. It's like video, audio, web, digital, analog, whatever you need. Like, any sort of medium that you can see, touch, feel, hear, sense, we got you covered.
Yeah, so I guess when we started out, we kind of wanted to, like, the original goal was to just bring the spotlight onto Portland artists.
Right, basically, original goal, here it is, What's Next PDX, first meeting ever in a basement, just like 12 DJs, 12 DJ friends, one rapper. We just hanging out, talking about what can we do as a group of DJs, as a group of people, producers in the industry, sort of behind the scenes. What can we do collectively, essentially? How can we pool our powers and resources and use them to benefit everyone? And, you know, from that, we kind of came up with What's Next PDX. We're all a bunch of Portland people. We're all interested in what's happening now and next and what's new and what's cool, quote unquote. Like, you know, that's not what we're really about, but, you know, in the context of what's new and what's next, what's happening, what are people talking about right now in the Portland area.
And since we, you know, our network was DJs, that's kind of where we started.
Right. And we've kind of focused a lot on EDM.
Yeah, electronic music, nightlife.
Has been relatively big in the last couple years. You know, I feel like 2017 has seen a huge resurgence of like hip hop and
totally,
not really rap necessarily, but mostly hip hop, like real hip hop. And oddly enough, though, there has been a resurgence of rap. It's just been mumble rap, which we may get into at some point. That is a hot topic. A lot of people have opinions on it.
Yeah, very true. Very true. But yeah, when we started, like, our network was mostly just kind of DJs and stuff. And so that's kind of what led us into starting live streaming of DJ sets.
Yeah.
And so far this year, we've done 54, 55?
Maybe, 55 or so. It's been a hell of a year. And that's
pretty crazy,
considering that we've slowed down significantly over the last 2 months even. Like, we haven't really had a lot of podcasts or streams.
56 weeks in a year or something. We did almost one a week. Because there in the beginning when we first started, we just had so many friends that wanted to do a live stream. We hadn't developed the schedule yet, right? So we just kind of went crazy.
And that was a great surprise, like to see that we had so many people wanting to jump on board, and we got a lot of bigger acts earlier on. I mean, we've had huge Portland people, and then we've had really small people who are just getting a start, which is like a great mixture of people that we've featured on our live stream. And not only that, but we, thanks to Global Base and a few other people that have brought people through, we've had some international stars. We've had some people from New Mexico and Mexico. Just some amazing talent that, you know, big ups to Global Base and all our homies. Like, we couldn't have, you know, pulled a lot of those people without you. So big shout out. Always repping anytime I can. But yeah, the live streams kind of blew up so big, so quick, occupied a lot of our time. Our motto has always kind of been produce, promote, perform. And we kind of for a long time got sucked into the promote or perform aspect of it because of the I guess you could call it producing even, but
yeah, it kind of fits in all of those, which is, I feel like all of our projects kind of
a little bit. Some of they all make a triangle. Just some of them are a little acute, and some of them are obtuse or whatever. But yeah, so we've kind of been doing a lot of the live streams, and we wanted to get away from that to do other things, and then somehow we jumped into getting to do the Festival.
I think, because we started doing visuals at Whiskey Bar.
Yeah, we started for Global Base and a few other friends. We did it for a few other people as well.
Yeah, we did quite a few, made our rounds.
But started running visuals,
niche, you know.
Doing projectors, running the large screens at the Paris Theater over there.
Totally. So we proposed to them once... Or no, how'd we do it first?
We had a bunch of people, a bunch of friends performing at What the Fest. So, you know, we kind of had ends there, and then a few of them just kept suggesting. I think Chris Bauer was the main guy who was like, shout out Bauer. He just was like, just apply, man. Just apply for like a media pass or something. And
press pass,
Yeah, press pass. And the funny thing is, I applied, and it was literally like 2 days after the deadline. to apply. But for some reason, the page was still up, and I was able to apply, and they accepted the application.
That's
right. And I couldn't believe it. At that point in our history of What's Next, we were pretty small still. We were just doing live streams, you know, probably, like, I think we were under 1,000 likes on Facebook, you know, like we were doing numbers, but we weren't big. And so getting What the Fest to approve us just like put us mentally on the fast track to like professionalism. Like we just snapped together. Like it was like, okay, this is legit. We're doing some real stuff. And we got to go and we took a bunch of photos. We recorded a few sets of Chris Bauer and Pacific Patterns, Christopher Peterson. And we got to hang out with a bunch of friends and do a bunch of behind-the-scenes stuff. And it's
meet the stagehands, all really cool people.
Yeah, really great. Shout out to Roz and what's the name of that other guy's company? Oh, dang.
His name was Matt.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the name. It's like Flux something is the name of his company. Oh, man. Shout out to that guy. Link's in the description. Look below.
Yeah, we'll find that out for sure. That's cool dude.
Great energy.
Stuff. And yeah, he had an amazing stage set up there, the Groove Cube. You guys may have heard of it. If you haven't,
Groove
you
Cube
should check out the set that Peterson played in there, Pacific Patterns. It was mind-boggling.
It was next level. Like that guy, I always, because I have so many DJ friends and I myself am a quote-unquote DJ, I always have to just tell my friends that aren't DJs, like they have to understand that DJing is like karate or something. Like there are black belts in DJing, and then there are people like you and me who are not black belts. Like we might be good at DJing, but there are plenty of tricks that I do not feel comfortable doing and things that people do that just blow my mind. That who was it? Was it Choppa Dunks? No. I'm trying to remember. The guy from Last Global Bass was just like killing it so hard. Like he was definitely black belt DJ level. And I don't know. It's just there's so many levels to DJing that's why I always have to say I'm a DJ, because I don't want people to think that I'm like putting myself up there with the people that I actually think are DJs. Like I can play music, I can match beats a little, I can spin, you know, like whatever, but I'm not. I feel uncomfortable. It's like, you know, someone who draws pencil drawings, like saying they're an artist. It's like, well, you know, Michelangelo was an artist. Like, are you an artist? Like, yeah, but you are, but he's a black belt. You're not a black belt.
Yeah, there's definitely levels to it, like everything in life, but
yeah, I think the whole point of that was Pacific Patterns is a fucking black belt, and he killed it that night. That set was insane. Some of the stuff he was doing, next level is what I'm trying to get at, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have an audio-only copy of that on our Mixcloud?
I believe there is. Yeah. I think so. Okay. I'm pretty sure we got.
Have to revisit that.
Yeah.
That was a good set.
Yeah.
People
100%
check that
sure.
out. It's on our Facebook. Yeah, What the Fest was amazing. It's kind of sad that it's postponed.
Yeah, if you haven't heard What the Fest 2018, it's not happening. But
say they'd be back in 2019.
Yeah, 2019. Which just means you get to save up extra money.
Yeah.
So you can go twice as hard.
Bigger, better experience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I'll probably investigate one of those other festivals that I haven't gotten to go to.
I think we should try to cover another festival.
But I am sad. I am sad.
Very sad, yeah.
And then after What the Fest, we just came right back and started streaming again, doing a lot more global bass, doing a lot more of the visuals on location.
Streaming. Those are really fun.
Yeah.
Come out, get to see the crowd and stuff.
Got to do a couple of the Deaf Mind stuff.
Yeah, Deaf Mind, shout out to Art. Good dude. We help him out with visuals at Hot Damn. It's a whiskey bar, I think, last weekend of the month.
that sounds about right. And then we were helping some other homies out at the Paris Theater. What was it? Northwest. What were they calling themselves? Synergy Northwest. I believe they dissolved.
Disbanded, yeah.
I think it was two guys, two friends, and they both went their separate ways and started their own businesses separately.
They're both doing stuff.
And I'm pretty sure they're both still homies, so like no
hard beef.
Yeah,
there.
no skin off their backs, but
good dudes.
But yeah, we unfortunately haven't been working that with them recently, but we got to work Paris for some other dudes, and it's always fun doing Paris just because they got a crazy big LED screen.
Yeah,
if you haven't been to the Paris Theater,
gotta check it out.
It is not a porn store, porn theater anymore. This is 2017, 2018. Paris Theater is pretty nice. It's a good spot. Definitely check it out if you haven't been there.
Jam out on the patio.
Yeah, they usually have. I mean,
Just
right now they might not be doing it. I guess
no,
they did cover it, huh?
So people can hang out.
Yeah, so
out there,
they always got people playing outside and inside, and a lot of the times the people playing outside are more lit. Like it gets crazy out there.
It seems to be the smaller smaller names. More local guys,
smaller names, but
so
then they bring a bigger crowd or something.
Guys, they got a good following. And like to go hard out there, so
it's always a good time.
Pretty fun.
A lot of great places we've got to explore this last year, and probably a lot places we'll get to explore next year.
Yeah, so that's kind of leading into what we have planned for this year. We don't really have a name yet, but we're developing a sort of variety show.
Yeah, the What's Next PDX Nightlive Variety Hour. Happy fun time.
Extravaganza.
Look for it on, what do you think, Twitch or Google? Vote down below.
No, yeah, I think we're going to kind of shy away from doing that on Facebook just because Facebook tends to flag our stuff a lot.
Yeah, Facebook has been good to us. Facebook has been great.
It's been good, yeah.
The nice thing about Facebook is it's allowed us to build our Facebook page. But we've built it. We're over it. No, we're not over it. But we do want to get a YouTube presence, a Twitch presence, maybe one of those other streaming sites. We're going to explore around Ustream, or I think there's another one. Chatterbait. Yeah, we're look for us on Chatterbait. What's Next PDX 69 Chatterbait. We should do a Chatterbait section.
We'll put it on our Patreon.
Yeah, we do have a Patreon.
Another project we're gonna get going this year.
If for some reason you're one of these people that I've heard about, I meet them sometimes. They claim they watch our streams. They say, "Yo, you do What's Next PDX? I watch your streams," and I'm like, I don't believe you, but that's really cool that you say that. But if you are one of those people, you should get on our Patreon and support us, because we've been doing this all out of our own pocket, all for free. You've been watching our videos. You've been listening to our mixes. We ain't asked for a dime, and now it's time for you to pony up. And for $1 a month, you can get a picture of Noah shirtless. It's as simple as that. And
I'll do risque stuff. I got a lot of really nice boxers.
Silk.
And satin, velvet, all of the above.
So, but no, honestly, realistically, we do have a Patreon. We are trying to blow it up. So if you do support us, we would like some money. But
if you have ideas of the kind of content you would like on that,
that's how you can vote with your money. Vote with your dollar, people.
Totally. No, but some ideas are, releasing the mixes that we do in the variety show early to Patreon users. We're going to start maybe a local sample pack from local producers, do 16-pad drum sample pack, and our Patreon users would get that for free.
We got all sorts of incentives for you to join our Patreon. Totally. And everybody's doing it. All the kids have Patreons now. All the content creators. It's so cool. You probably already support somebody who makes D&D maps or something stupid. So you might as well support us, because, I don't know if you're watching this, you either know us or you're friends with someone who knows us, or you just stumbled upon this and you're still watching this. We're like 20 minutes in. Like, what are you watching this for? Like, support us already, okay? All right. So that's all. We're not going to plug Patreon all day long because we got shit to do.
I do want to say one last thing, though,
Yes.
for the top donors of the month.
Oh,
I
yes.
think 3.
Top 3
We're going to
donors.
give away 3 guest VIP passes to come watch the filming of the variety show. And that comes
this
with
wonderful space that we're here in.
Free virgin cocktails, because we don't serve alcohol, but we do have a bar.
Everywhere we go, there are virgins.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so that's to come. We talk about the variety hour. We're hopefully going to be doing these podcasts a little more seriously as well, at least once a month.
More frequently, yeah.
Probably featuring different people that we would talk to and
artists, performers.
Potentially you could vote on that as a Patreon member. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm sorry.
No, but yeah, if you do, got someone local you want to see on our show, feel free to message the Facebook page or just comment somewhere. We'll see it, and if we can reach out to them or if they reach out to us, we're always looking for new people. We're definitely going to keep the DJ live stream episodes going this year.
Just a little less frequently.
Probably, one a month.
We're going to make them more special. Make it so you guys really look forward to them. Maybe, make it so it's a little higher production. Mm-hmm. I know they've been pretty high production. I know.
That's been our goal.
But we're going to get even higher. It's going to get nuts in here. We're going to have dancers and all sorts of stuff. So you just wait.
So, yeah.
Speaking of dancers, we got to kind of mention Erotic Magazine or Erotica. Is that what it is?
I don't know about that yet.
Oh, okay. We don't need to mention it.
Maybe we keep that under the hush-hush, but...
Let's mention it anyways.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen this Erotica magazine? They got titties in there.
It's pretty good.
I'm pretty sure it's a free magazine.
No, I loved it when I was like 12.
No, come on.
That was my shit,
Come
man.
on. We don't endorse young children looking at titties. We do not endorse that.
I'm saying I did it.
But if you live in Portland and you aren't a weirdo, you probably are down with strip clubs because we got a lot of them. And
yeah.
Erotica is a great magazine if you want to look at local strippers' tits, which I do.
For sure.
One time, my friend got one with Piper in there. I don't know if you guys know who Piper is. She's beautiful. And I'm so jealous he's got that on his refrigerator. Came out of Erotica magazine. Shout out.
Yeah, Erotica is cool. We may be sharing this space with them in the future. But kind of the bigger story I think we were getting at there was how we got the space. I DJ here at a strip club called the After Party. I'm there Saturday nights, 12 to 6. But the owner is starting a magazine called High THC Magazine. And he wanted, a place to do podcasts. And I told him we were looking for a space as
What a coincidence.
Next. And so here we
are. The rest is history.
It's history in the writing, yeah. It's been a real fun project to get this space together. We had to paint all the mustard yellow walls black. We're still trying to do something about the floor, and we've built a bar. We've had to find a bunch of furniture. It's been pretty fun. Been a little project, which is why we've been kind of MIA the last couple.
Yeah, kind of hiding out.
Few weeks.
Yeah, I mean, we did a few streams over the last 2 months. Yeah, we've done a couple. And we did the global bases, but we've been kind of chilling out, cooling off.
This is why, we're trying to amp up for 2018.
2018 is going to be a big year for WhatsNextPDX.
Together so we can keep this ball rolling, keep the momentum going.
Exactly.
Which is like another reason we're really excited to be in this space is because it's an after hours place. We DJ EDM music, so it's not your typical strip club, but we're working with a couple local monthly parties. Enoch may be wearing one of them right now. But we're going to maybe do some after-hours parties in the strip club when the normal clubs close at 2. So look forward to that.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out for some after-hours stuff.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty much... I mean, other than that...
I think we're kind of caught up there. I don't know.
We're pretty much...
That was all on my list.
Now you guys are up to date. So
yeah,
now...
Yeah, tune in. Keep an eye out for some new shit.
Yeah, January is going to be a big month. We should be doing the official What's Next PDX after hours Saturday Night Live variety show, happy fun time, whatever the hell we're going to call it. That's going to come out next month, one way or another. It's going to happen
towards the end of the month. Yeah.
Yeah. In my mind, I'm saying the 27th. Don't quote me on that. I just threw that number out there.
That's a good number.
The 27.
I like 27.
It's lucky.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out for that. It's going to be a big deal. We're going to try and feature some local comedians and musicians and
painters,
different artists.
DJs.
We'll come up with a whole schedule and everything.
Products.
So keep an eye out for that. We've been working on the website. It's down right now, so don't go to WhatsNextPDX.com.
If you do, you'll see just like an embarrassing.
But
you didn't pay your bill.
You can go to WhatsNextPDX.com/MySpace and hit us up there because we are always representing MySpace. It's all about the MySpace world.
Did you make a page that I don't know about?
Yeah, we've been on there for 10 years. What are you talking about?
Fuck, man.
No, shout out to Justin Timberlake. He bought MySpace like 4 years ago, so it's cool again.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll start one up again.
Yeah, dude. Just everyone's on there.
I think my old one got deleted.
You just have to migrate it. That's how it works.
Just haven't.
Yeah, you just got to log in. You migrate it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it works. Trust me. You can still download the MySpace app for your phone. That's how you know it is still relevant.
Shit. There's an app.
There's an app for that.
There was never an app when I used
Okay,
it.
here's the funny thing, though. In all seriousness, you can log into your MySpace using your Facebook account.
Huh.
Yeah, let that sink in.
That's weird.
So, yeah, I don't know. That is weird. I think that's MySpace officially giving up.
Yeah.
I think that's the sign. There's no way you
log in to anything with MySpace.
No, there's no way you log into your Facebook with your MySpace account, but you log into your MySpace account with your Facebook. So that
Weird.
let that sink in. I think that's about it for us.
Yeah,
we had a little fun here today. I'm glad you guys, if you made it to the end, I'm glad you made it here with us.
Yeah, thanks for sticking with us.
Probably been we actually next time we'll make a drinking game or something where every time Noah farts, we take a drink or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Just kidding. No. But yeah, from all of us here at What's Next PDX,
Thanks for tuning in.
Happy New Year and whatnot. See you in 2018.
Peace out.